Esports Grocer Actual Combat Evaluation. Let's talk about the conclusion first. At present, the online performance of the Joint Research Service appears to be: the character feels to stay, the character skills front waist too long, 3 forms of instability, character fear. Humans can rely on the color of the butcher's hand lid skill, determine what skills the butcher wants to use. The board body game can only put the door opening to pass through. The point is that the front waist of the door opening is too long. Humans can use props or take countermeasures in advance. Grocers mainly pursue or rely on skill vines. To quick lift or freeze survival, get a knife. The vines have the same left-right control pattern as the rabbits. The angle is not easy to control, easier to be twisted away by survival. Reverse gain except for doorways, and the vine peaks of the creep. But this peak can only be dared. After placing the board, it will be unflipped for humans. Skill release speed is slow and distance is short. They're useful in close-range games. So far, the most important point, it's just that the Grocer has so little mobility in that role. Humans make up for excessive profits through props. The character also criticized the map. In a good place, a knife can set a normal knockdown rhythm. If the terrain is poor, it is more difficult to get the first knife. The advantage is that the offline is very high. When you have high proficiency, you can draw. But there are obvious drawbacks. If humans don't give online for nothing, it's just a draw. But in general, the Grocer's role design mechanism is very innovative. You will pay for the research service later, which should affect the overall feel of the character, and some skills to release judgment and back kill. Optimize. The follow-up depends on how to develop the playing style. So let's talk about some of the mechanisms. The Grocer's door opening is open through. Survivors can also come and go freely. Like a magician, you can put a doppelganger in the doorway to block the road. And the striker's pull. The props of other survivors can be used. Use vines that the Grocer taught, or ride at vine time. After catching the survivor or missing, Grocers can choose whether to move over. Trails will be left during the formation of vines. If you are moving along the trajectory, survivors are blocking the path of the vines. Many can be directly stuck and stop moving. The Grocer is a highly lucrative role. You can suck against the past in advance. Leave the vine area in the past, then use the vines to go to the periphery to intersect. Come back and stay alive. Combined with 1/4 of the blood damage of the gravel, it's easy to hit double allergy or not save it. Breaking the injury is not afraid to pull a little white. Humans use props to close the multi-panel window tape area. There is a difference in the use of one's own door opening skills. For example, some special chest pads. Or there is a saying that there is a basement chair circulation for a knife. With no height to go up, need to grasp the height of the puzzle ring. Survivors are pinpointing the Grocer. You can also try to find as many high and low terrain as possible. Continue. The steering sensitivity of the vine is very low and very easy. The capacity of the bellows will be weird. The wind will continue to be 12 degrees after the vines absorb, and there are switching modes. The ability to increase the resistance of your own speed knife. The current strength of the Grocer's roll. If you look at it on the field, not strong enough. Lower bound, high, upper bound, low. It needs to be strengthened to go up. Game intensity. Not as supermodels as you might think. It can be practiced in the ranking, but not only will the control in online, but also be considerable. Penman himself has no heartbeat to survive. Penman sneak attack fantasy chase. In a non-black environment, the top score is impressive. Subline seal. Kizzy seal door pulling space is very large. Sealing once can also effectively handle OB. And the Gardener system. The door opening game is, you can do it without communication in the ranking. Make a big difference. So this video ends here. Xports has been following the version closely. Want to play esports? Let's try it.